So here we have the Kia Cee'd GT line on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we're going to hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you can see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you in a moment. Plenty of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'm going to hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's a lovely looking car and in fantastic condition the whole way round. Briefly, just before I jump in the car, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are in great condition, as you may expect. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard as well, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the fuel gauge. The speedometer appears in the middle with the total miles on this car, which are 3,477. If we back out to the steering wheel, we've got controls on the right hand side for cruise control and speed limiter. We can change the sensitivity of the steering as well, so from normal to sport, sport being a slightly firmer feel. Every push of that button will change the setting for the steering. And down here we got the buttons that can change the trip computer information. So if I was to push that button there, for example, you'll see that it takes us through various menus on there, and then the buttons beneath that will move us up and down through those menus. Over on the left hand side of the steering wheel, we've got stereo controls at the top. We've got the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we've got voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone out of your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, which is done on the centre screen over here. So on top of that, clearly you can see this car has got satellite navigation. Over on the side here, we have some of the main menu buttons. So radio will bring up our music settings. You can see we've got DAB and FM radio as well as AM radio. And then there are multiple other ways of listening to music with this car. If you were to press media when you had those devices connected, they would bring up the options to play them. But basically you've got auxiliary and USB plug-in, and you can stream wirelessly your music from your phone via Bluetooth. So it has Bluetooth audio. And there are videos on our Facebook page that show exactly how that works, as well as the satellite navigation. So working our way down from there, we've got dual zone climate control. You can adjust the temperature independently on the left and right hand sides of the car. Turn the air conditioning on or off from that button. Fan speed up or down from over here. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you. You can just simply override that by readjusting the fan speed accordingly. Underneath that, we've got the 12-volt charging socket. In fact, we have two of those, one either side there, and then the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned a moment ago in the middle. You then have your 6-speed manual gearbox. And lastly, I just want to finish up with the reversing camera. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see the full colour image will come up just there, with the guidelines on the ground showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see. So that combined with parking sensors make this car incredibly easy to park. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.